Hello, my name's Jim Drife. I'm a retired professor at Leeds Medical School, and I'd like to celebrate my stethoscope in verse, in the style of Sir John Betjeman, who was the poet laureate way back in the 1970s when I was a young doctor in training, although my poem actually goes back even further than that. Now, to do the poem properly, I need to put on the hat, excuse me, and I need to change my accent. 52 years ago, the 1st of November, was one student day I shall always remember. The anatomy lecture and hours of dissection have faded away, leaving no recollection. But I do recall brooding on blunders I'd made in a spot test which gave me a medium grade. Then my mood of despondency turned into hope. I decided to purchase my first stethoscope. I can see on your face there's a frown of inquiry, so please rest assured I've consulted my diary. It says, bought my new stethoscope just before tea. It cost 45 bob, £2.25p. Rushed back to my digs and whipped off my vest, and shivering with cold, auscultated my chest. And now that that's done, my decision is clear. Cardiology won't be my future career. For my stethoscope has such a powerful spring that it's hurting my ears and I can't hear a thing. I've tried with the diaphragm and with the bell. They're supposed to sound different. I really can't tell. Fast forward 6 years. British money's gone metric. And then 2 years more, and I've started obstetrics. And that's where my love for my stethoscope starts. I found it essential to hear fetal hearts. The midwives have pinards, they're quite like Laennec's, and the trainees have Littmans draped over their necks. But for picking up twins and for ruling out moles, I always relied on my trusty Sprague bowls. I remember acoustical purists would scoff, and I see that its soft rubber end has dropped off. But its stylish appearance was widely admired, and it served me for decades until I retired. Now, 200 years after Dr. Laennec, we have gadgets with much higher technical spec, but none symbolises our medical trade or still looks as good as the day it was made. So waiter, champagne, your best demi-sec, to the man who began it all, René Laennec.